So firstly, I'm going to start with the Atlantis Hotel because this hotel is amazing. So you walk into the hotel and you have this absolutely huge fish tank, which anyone can see, whether you are a guest that's staying there or just someone that's visiting. The kids absolutely love it and they are just mesmerised. So there is probably around 6 or 7 windows that you can stand at and just see the huge fish tank that they have. The Atlantis also have an aquarium called the Lost Chambers, and the biggest fish tank is the same one as the one that can be seen in the hotel, but there are also lots of other bits to it as well. You can see different types of fish. There are different tanks for things like eels, lobsters, and there is also like quite a bit of learning and things like that for the kids to look at as well. The Atlantis itself has a huge selection of shops and restaurants, so you can literally spend the day there. And the Wave House, which I am in now, is just great for kids. There is a bowling alley, there is a soft play centre, there is also lots of arcades and games, and then their restaurant has a gorgeous area outside where you can actually watch people on the waves, and they have a great menu for the kids as well. Then there is the Aquaventure water park. So when I say you could spend a full day at the Atlantis, I really do mean it. So there is a huge section for toddlers and babies, as well as obviously lots of different slides for older kids and adults. One other great feature about the Atlantis is that they have their monorail station, which can be accessed from a lot of other parts of the Palm. So the Pointe is a stunning new complex, which I don't think it's been there for very long, and it is the next monorail stop up from the Atlantis Hotel, and you can have a gorgeous view of the Atlantis as well. So it's just this huge complex with lots of shops, lots of cafes, lots of restaurants. It's so pretty, there's like gorgeous water fountains everywhere. It is the absolute perfect place for the kids. Again, you could probably spend a good half a day there. There is lots of arcade games, there is like merry-go-rounds, little football pitches. There's just plenty of things for the kids to do. There is also this gorgeous fountain show which is on from 6 p.m. every evening, and it's on I think until about midnight, so it's every hour until midnight, and every time they show the display there is a different song, and then as it gets darker there is also lights, and it is honestly just a lovely attraction of the Pointe. So here you can see my husband and my little boy have rented a little plastic Lamborghini, and they are literally just driving wherever they want around the Pointe. There is literally no place that you can't go. They are just so laid back and they just want you to have a good time. So Jumeirah Beach Residences is the perfect place to take your kids. There is a huge arcade in the centre of basically like the street, so either side there is hotels and restaurants, and this arcade kind of just sits in the middle of one of the sections. So there is like merry-go-rounds and just lots of arcade games. There is also this Masha the Bear soft play, indoor soft play, and plenty of other soft plays around as well, so you could literally spend the whole day here. There is also a big outdoor park on the beach. Obviously I have taken this video when it is dark, but in the daylight it is perfect. And then on the boardwalk near the beach there is just lots of little stands with ice creams, popcorn, candy floss. Again, you could probably spend the whole day here. You could go to the beach, then you could go for some lunch, then you could go play in the arcades, you could play in the park. There is also this splash pad park which is made for kids as well, so it's just like an outdoor water sort of park thing. And then as you can see, there is also the little toy cars to be renting too, and there's plenty of shopping to do as well. There is also lots of restaurants and cafes at JBR that are super child friendly and somewhere your child would love. So the dinosaur park and the glow gardens is over near the Burj Khalifa down in the city. And honestly, I am really glad that we went. The dinosaur park is amazing, and I think they are actually like life-size dinosaurs. There was probably around 30 dinosaurs, like a huge explanation of what they all were and all their names, and it was very sort of interactive. They were very loud and sort of making the noises that dinosaurs make, and it was just a lovely walk, especially in the evening. And then you can walk around the glow gardens, which is just absolutely stunning. I would definitely recommend getting there for early evening and doing the dinosaur park first, and then going into the glow gardens as it's starting to get dark. So our little boy absolutely loved it here, especially now that he can walk. He just loved trotting around and seeing all the lights. There was lots of different animals, lots of different cultures, lots of different shapes, lots of different lights, and honestly I would highly recommend this place. There was also lots of stalls for food and ice cream, and then towards the end there is also a fun house too. So here are a few more places that I recommend visiting in Dubai with children. Firstly, there is Legoland Dubai. We did not go here because we just did not feel like our little boy was old enough to really experience it properly. Then we have Emirates Park Zoo. We were actually planning on going here, but we didn't realise it was in Abu Dhabi, so I wish we'd just planned a little more ahead before we went away. There is then Oli Oli UAE, which is a child fun museum, so there is lots of different things for them to do and lots of different experiences. Again, we just did not feel like our little boy was old enough to experience this properly. Thank you so much for watching my video on things to do in Dubai with children, and I really hope that it has helped you out when planning your trip to Dubai.